Hi Spuds, and welcome back to my channel. Today I've got a guest. It is Taylah Talk.
Hi guys.
Yeah. If you've been following me on social media, then you'd probably seen the Instagram post I put up last week about a question and answer about weight loss surgery. And I said I'd have a special guest who's at the beginning of her journey, and ta-da!
It's me.
So I am currently, well, I'm nearly 7 months into my post-op journey or whatever, and Taylah is...
It'll be a week tomorrow.
a week and in the pre-op stage, right? Yeah. So she's struggling. Is that their assumption? Yeah.
It's because I still have my old stomach.
Yeah. Well,
once I don't anymore, I'll be able to eat and not hate myself.
well, we'll see how that goes. I still hate myself, but hey, at least I kind of I'm smaller doing it. What kind of things can you have?
Basically nothing. Anything slightly tasty is off the table.
Yeah.
A lot of veggies, not many fruits. I think I'm only allowed certain kinds of berries, and then like protein shakes and protein bars, and I'm allowed like 70 grams of chicken a day.
Yeah.
Which is like this much.
Yeah. Sounds very familiar. I feel your pain, girl. I really do.
It's not good.
We've got some questions, and some of you guys have sent some in, so thank you to those who have. And I'm going to go through them now. So it's kind of like a post-op versus pre-op type deal. And I hope it's informational. Wait. Informative.
Yeah, I was going to say educational, but
informational is like educational and informative. So let's get started on the questions. So let's kick it off with Layla Barker says, tips, hacks or tricks to deal with recovery. This is pretty much, this is obviously directed at me, and it's sort of me giving some advice as well.
I'm a listener too.
The recovery, you get gassy a lot, and the best way to help that gas is to walk it off. And eat really fucking slow, which you're probably not going to want to eat at all. Like even in the liquid diet, like I did not want anything, but I had to have it. You've got to sip slow, keep sipping, sip your water and walk. That's like the biggest thing for me, was you need to walk the gas off. And you're going to fart and burp and hiccup a lot. So you got a lot to look forward to.
Awesome. And
don't skull water, you can't anyway, but when you drink, keep your fluids up, sip, just little sips throughout the day. Make sure you're sipping pretty much all day, you're sipping all day. What have been some pros and cons about your weight loss journey? Like the pros are the obvious pros, like you look better, you feel better, you can do more, you don't struggle as much, you know. All of the boxes. What are some pros for you?
Pros, I'm not really at the pro stage yet. But I mean, like, knowing I'm putting healthier things into my body is nice.
Yes.
And finding out how much support I have was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Like, a lot of my family and friends have been like, fuck yeah.
Yeah.
We can spend on each other, right?
Do I need to answer that? Yeah, that's a really good one actually, like being able to, you know that you're doing this for a better life. Cons, for me it's just a loose skin everywhere. I've just got so much loose skin, but at the same time, it's not that much of a con, because like, I'm not doing this to be a supermodel. I'm doing this to live longer for my son and live longer for myself and have a better quality of life. Oh my God. My fucking dishwasher has been going this whole time. Oh no, I'm going to turn it off. What are some cons for you?
Cons so far, because I'm kind of like on the detoxing stage, I feel like I'm becoming quite a bitch. Like I feel like everything just irritates me, because when I use food as a comfort. Food is so like, because I don't know, lots of like traumatic issues.
Yeah. Girl,
childhood.
Yeah.
And so like I use food as a comfort, so no, I can't do that anymore. Kind of like, just like makes my problems linger. I don't know, and then I can feel myself becoming bitchy, because I'm quite anxious of a person. I've been having like really bad sleep.
Oh, okay.
Like nerves and stuff.
Yeah.
But like I know it's good for me and I want it, but my body's freaking out, because it's like, you're not feeding me with all this stuff that you used to feed me with.
Yeah.
You're putting like zucchini in my body, like you never ate zucchini before, and you're drinking this much water. What the hell?
Yeah.
Like, But yeah, I know like it's going to be worth it. My cons right now are going to turn to pros, but right now they're cons.
Another con for me is because I'm losing weight so drastically. My clothes, I go through so...
I got caught in my bracelet.
Oh shit!
I was trying to be dramatic for you and then
anyway. It's my life summed up right there. Yeah, so I have to go through so many clothes. Like, so many clothes and sizes, and I tried to hold off for so long. And now I'm like buying so many clothes, and then like 2 weeks later I can't wear them anymore.
Such a struggle.
I know, poor me. But luckily I'm a cheap bitch, so it's not like I spend heaps of money on clothes anyway. So the next question is from Blossom. How do you keep motivated on your diet, on your plan?
I mainly keep motivated in the fact, because at the moment mine's only a pre-op diet, so I have 3 weeks. So my thing is like, you've just got to get through 3 weeks. It's just 3 weeks.
Yeah.
Like, you can, I don't know, your nails last longer. Even though it's only like a couple of days into it, I'm really struggling already. But yeah, I think also having like people around you to support you and who don't try and like be like, it's okay if you have this instead of eating your good food.
Yeah.
I don't have any of that. And I feel like after a while you kind of like get turned off eating because you're only eating good things.
Yeah, it's so true.
Which sounds so weird. So like it becomes easier to not eat because you're not hungry, and then you're only eating when you have to.
So the pre-op diet is mainly so... It's not so that you can get to a certain weight before surgery. It's to get rid of the fat around your liver.
Yes, this is a good point.
That's the only reason. It's not... You do lose a lot of weight on it, but it's mainly to reduce the fatty liver so that when they go in there, they don't accidentally nick your liver. I was terrified that they would open me up and, like, if I messed up on my diet, that I would go in for my surgery, they'd open me up and go, nah, sew her back up, she can't have the surgery.
Yeah, I was told that too.
Yeah.
That's another thing as well, yeah.
So for pre-op, that was a big motivator, and I stuck to that diet to a T. And now post-op, what's keeping me motivated is, a lot of it is because, Brendan's gonna hate me for this, but he is trying to stick to a diet as well. He helped me when I was in my pre-op stage, so helping him with his diet is really keeping me in line. When you've got the surgery, you feel like, oh, I can eat anything I want and still lose weight, which is sort of true.
Yeah, but after a while would not be.
But after a while, your body gets used to it. So I've said a few times on this channel, in the first year, you lose weight, like it's a honeymoon period, you lose weight drastically, everything's great, but then after that, you've got to maintain it, and you can put weight back on, and you can stretch your stomach as well. So a lot of my motivation at the moment is just to help Brendan out. I am not saying I'm perfect. I fuck up all the time. Every day is a new day, and you just start again. You just got to keep going. Start again. Je suis Lindsay.
Je suis Lindsay. I love it.
What led you to finally signing on for weight loss surgery, and at what point did you realise it was the best option for you?
I have a really interesting story.
Okay.
So, about 2 months ago, I went to a psychic. And she told me I was gonna have it.
That's amazing.
Because I was thinking about it, but I wasn't really sure about it because it is such a huge, like, commitment. Yeah, she goes to me, she's like reading my cards, and she's like, you're gonna have surgery. She's like, but you're gonna want it.
Had you mentioned anything to her?
No, like, I by the time I left her, after that, I was like, I believe in psychics, because she was like, I believe it. And then she said later on that I was gonna lose a lot of weight, like a drastic amount of weight in the next 12 to 18 months. And so I was like, that's it. That has to be it.
Wow.
So I was like, nothing else is
that was
wrong
like
with
your
me. To get surgery on.
Yeah.
It's been like literally like 6 weeks since like it started.
Go.
Yeah.
Oh,
and
that's awesome.
I think by going this way, it doesn't give me time to chicken out.
Wow, my story is nowhere near that interesting. My changing point was after I had Dexter, I put on like 40 kilos, and I was so miserable. I had to, like, when I was actually pregnant, I had to stop working like 3 months in because I was so fat and uncomfortable. The turning point of that I needed to do something, and that everything I'd tried just hasn't worked. The turning point was I couldn't wipe my ass properly. Like, I literally struggled so bad to wipe my own ass that that was it. I was like, I can't do this anymore. How bad was the pain from the surgery and how long did it last?
Oh my god, it was so painful.
You know what? It wasn't that bad. It was a bit tender, like in the incision spots and stuff. Gas pain is probably the worst, but as I said, walk that shit off, man. This is what was explained to me. You don't actually feel pain. You feel nausea. So your body masks the pain as nausea, and that, so instead of giving you painkillers at the hospital, like they still give them to you, but it's more manageable if you take nausea tablets. It only lasted a few days. Like,
yeah, that's what
I was only in hospital for 3 days and I could have gone home after 2. Do you miss being able to eat full servings of food, and is it difficult to manage that in day-to-day life? My head still thinks that I can eat even like a normal person serving. I'm like, yeah, that's fine, I can do that. You cannot, Cheyanne. I went to for a pub meal a few weeks ago, right? And I asked for a kid size meal, but I couldn't even eat a quarter of it. And it was a kid's size.
That's crazy.
It was delicious though. I make the same portions I used to make, but I can only eat like this much of it, and then the rest goes to waste.
When it comes to dealing with it in day-to-day life, I feel like it's only hard in the fact of when you go out with other people.
Yeah.
And if you go to like somewhere really tasty, and you're like, can I have a bowl of vegetables? We had a family dinner, our family lunch, and they cooked like bacon and stuff. And the smell of like bacon. I'm sitting there with like a plate of strawberries, like.
It's good that you still stuck to it even then. Like, I literally closed myself indoors and didn't go anywhere. KTR says, what do you enjoy most about the new you? I guess this is a question for me.
Yeah.
Because you're like still under construction. So am I. Like seriously, I'm not finished. But I enjoy taking photos of myself.
I enjoy that now.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, but I liked taking them, but it doesn't take as long to get a good one now.
Awesome.
I enjoy the compliments I get constantly. I know it sounds so vain, but it's true.
Well, you're not used to it. Especially when you're like my size and stuff.
Yeah.
You get compliments on stuff that isn't really involved with your
Exactly.
body.
They'd be like, oh, you have nice eyes.
Yeah. It's like, does that mean the rest of me's not okay?
Like, oh my god. I always you got nice eyes and I like your hair. That was it. It was it's not like now I'm like,
sometimes.
Yeah, or big boobs. I didn't. Alright.
I don't even have big boobs.
Alright.
They're gonna literally turn into nothing.
Don't worry, mine's like a tennis ball in a sock, mate. Yeah. Like seriously, pancakes. Yeah, so I enjoy the compliments, and even though they made me a little bit uncomfortable, I'm still like, yeah, it keeps me motivated as well. That also is another, back to that motivation thing, the compliments really.
For sure.
I really enjoy that I can now wear what I want to wear instead of just wearing something that fits. I can actually choose what I want to wear instead of just going, oh, that doesn't fit me, I'm not wearing that. I can literally just go into my cupboard and go, yep.
Yeah. I
can wear that instead of, oh, that's in the back of my cupboard for when I can fit it type thing. How do you feel about your body changing so dramatically? So that could be used for it has and it's going to.
Yeah.
And how are you feeling about any excess and loose skin, and will you be having more surgery?
I'm petrified about loose skin, I'm not gonna lie, but I reckon I'd get surgery after. Yeah,
my loose skin at the moment is sort of manageable with I've got, what are these things called?
Like Spanx.
Spanx and body shapers.
Yeah.
I can't wear clothes without them because they just, I'm so jiggly. I only put up a post yesterday, I think, and it was of how big my gut was, and now it's I can see over it. It's just blows my mind seeing what I didn't see that back then, and now it's just, what the hell? So yeah, the loose skin thing, I probably will get surgery, but not until I've at least had another child, maybe.
When I first started my pre-op diet, I watched that many loose skin videos on YouTube. There's so many, and there's one by this guy, I can't remember his name, and he was all ripped, but then also had incredibly loose skin, but he was so proud of himself.
Yeah.
And it was kind of motivating. Yeah. So like you can still look really good, but just have loose skin. And like, and he's like, I've earned this loose skin. So,
that's right, yeah.
So he's like, I'm not gonna cut it off, and so I'm hoping that that's kind of the mental way I take it.
You're like nearly 10 years younger than me, and you haven't had children, so you could bounce back, like, because you're quite young and you've got young skin, whereas I'm an old fogey.
I also hear that genetics play a huge part.
Yeah, exactly.
So I've been like staring at my aunties. Like I have 4 of them, and I'm like
creeping.
Yeah, I'm just like, will I have your neck? Will I have your legs? Like,
how did you get through the 2-week pre-op diet? And did you cheat at all?
Oh, sweet Jesus, I want to. I haven't cheated yet, but it's only been week 1. Mine's a 3-week because I'm like over a certain threshold. You can have up to 4 weeks.
Mine was 4 weeks.
It's actually pretty hard to get through, but because you have your normal stomach, but because you're eating less, your stomach always hungry, and I'm one of those people that loves to feel full. So it's actually quite hard, but like whenever I'm absolutely hungry and I know I can't eat, I just drink a shitload of water. And once I drink, because like you recommended is like 2.5 a day. So once I get past that, I switch to like diet cordials. So then it's still water, but it's tasty.
And diet jelly as well.
Yeah.
Are you allowed diet jelly?
Yeah, diet jelly is good for snacks and stuff.
Oh, I didn't actually know when my diet was starting, and then my dietitian was like, you should be on the diet already. And I'm like, oh, shit. I luckily had Brendan doing it with me. Brendan has this way of motivating you by making you feel terrible for making bad choices. But he doesn't do it on purpose. He just gives you this look and makes you feel like you've failed him.
It's heartbreaking.
Yeah, but it worked.
I'm like, once the surgery's done, I'm like, never again will I eat these diets. Like, I'll probably eat the same foods, but I'll be able to add stuff to it. Like, I could totally eat a whole big bowl of veggies, but I just like need some dressing or something. Like, not even a lot of dressing. Just something so it tastes like something.
Yeah, exactly.
Like at the moment, I'm allowed chili, so I just like to cover everything in chili. When I was actually waiting in the clinic, I actually messaged Cheyanne and was like, guess where I am? And then she was like, eat everything.
Yeah.
I messaged and I'm so glad you told me that, because I did, and I'm so glad I did.
Yeah.
I had sushi like almost every day.
Yeah.
Like, I ate like grilled, I had everything you could possibly think of. Yeah. Like Max Brenner, I had it all.
Yeah.
And like,
because you're never going to be able to eat like that again, ever. Do people act different towards you now that you are smaller? I'm talking about strangers looking at you when you were bigger, and also people in your life that may be jealous you've lost so much weight. I always think it's Brendan just being a jealous husband or whatever, but seriously, he reckons that he sees people look me up and down all the time. And I'm like, no, I don't believe you. And that has never happened. Like, before it was people looking me up and down going, ugh, I'm never getting like that.
Or if you're like with a group of girls and the guys are like checking out, you're like, they're not looking at me.
Yes. I get like comments on like social media and stuff of like a duel who wants to
I have one of those. He's persistent, but it keeps my comments flowing.
And that's what you want. Keep him just at arm's length to keep those comments are coming.
And like with online dating, it's a thing I worry about.
Yes.
Because you have to kind of like suss it out, because they'll be like, oh, I love big girls. And it's like, yeah, but do you love them to the point that it's creepy?
Yeah.
Or do you love them to the point where it's just like your type?
Yes.
And it's like, if you ask me to do some kind of creepy stand on your back shit, like, no thank you.
Yeah, yes. And about the jealousy thing, as I said, I get a lot of compliments, but a lot of girls come up to me like, oh, you skinny bitch. I don't care. Like, I don't get offended or I don't care, but like, you can tell. Like, they've been trying to lose weight the traditional way, and it's not working, and then they see me lose half of my body weight in like 6 months and they haven't gotten anywhere. It makes you feel terrible, like when you see people struggling to lose weight and stuff, and you're just like, oh my god, I fit into a size 12 now. And they're like, it's tough. But at the same time, I'm really proud of myself, and
everyone has their own journey.
Yeah, exactly. What is exercise like after having the surgery? Have you been exercising to lose extra weight, or is the weight loss only from the surgery? Okay, again, sorry, this is me again, but hi, it's my channel, how you doing? So I buy exercise, like I have a little like fake Fitbit thing, and I count my steps and stuff, and I am more active. So in a sense I exercise, but I don't really exercise on purpose. I am going back to the gym though, because I'm about at that stage where I need to bleach and tone. Yeah, I need to tone my body. Not for weight loss really. At the moment it's just the surgery doing its thing, but I find that on the days that I work that week I lose a lot more, and because I'm always on my feet I walk at least 15,000 steps at work. Yeah, I don't exercise on purpose yet, but when I do move more, then I find that helps, obviously.
Yeah. I'm planning on joining a gym once I can actually move.
Yeah, I got told don't do it until at least 6 months because you're limited as to what you can do anyway.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Last question is, what do you usually eat in a day? Do you have a guideline for calories or macros? And do you count calories or macros? I don't know what a macro is, so I'm going to go with the calories thing.
I don't count calories, but my food's pretty like self-explanatory. I eat in cups, so I just eat 2 cups of whatever vegetable that's on the list. And either quantity, like I could have a full cup of carrot and then like two broccolis and then all the rest of the vegetables, or I could have like whatever I want. So I normally just go by cups. I have like a measurement bowl in my kitchen and just like weigh it till it gets to 2 cups. Oh my god.
So I don't measure my food. I don't count calories. I measure my food in cups and I can only eat 1 cup per meal, if that. Oh my god, we got to the end of the friggin' questions.
If you're still here, give this video a thumbs up.
No, seriously, if you are still here, give this video a thumbs up.
Let us know, because we'll applaud you.
Leave a comment saying, I'm sorry, the old Taylah can't come to the phone right now. Why? Because she's dead.
Oh.
So if you put that in the comments, and we know that you are the true MVPs, and I applaud you. Thank you.
And I appreciate that you like my theme song.
Yes. We're going to do a video over on Taylor's channel.
Where we're going to eat.
Well, yeah, it's going to be interesting.
And it's going to be like a continuation, kind of.
Yeah, okay.
But a little bit more of the scary stuff. It'll be down on your tits.
Yeah. Oh, I'm not allowed to have that anymore.
Really?
I had to change it because all of my videos stopped being monetized, and then as soon as I changed that my tits part, they all came back.
Oh. Click down here.
Yeah. Of course, if you're new here, make sure you subscribe to my channel. I make videos. If you came from
my channel, definitely subscribe.
Definitely.
Become a spud. I'm a spud.
Make sure you check out Taylor's video over on her channel, because I'm sure it's going to be fucking amazing. We obviously haven't done it yet. So yeah, like, subscribe, comment down below, and if you have any more questions, then maybe we can do a part 2, like after surgery or whatever. We'll see what...
From the surgical bed.
Yeah, that's a brilliant idea. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you all so much, and I'll see you guys next video. See ya! See a lot of people wearing hats.